What's going on, guys? Miatas man here again, and today I'm going to deal with a problem that probably a lot of you deal with if you own a 90 to a 93 Miata. This could also work for some of you 94 to 97 guys, but basically that airbag light. Everybody has it because back in the early 90s, Ford and Mazda had a little intertwining for a bit, and Ford put in airbag modules into the Miata. Sounds totally good on paper, but except the capacitors inside of that module would leak all over the board, short it out, and the next thing you know, you got that flashing light. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try and decipher the flashes for you. I think that's pretty easy to look up if you want to try and take care of that yourself, but I am going to show you how to delete that completely so you don't have the flashing light or the module hooked up. A lot of dudes, they run a aftermarket steering wheel or just don't want it. I know the 94 to 97 guys, if your passenger airbag does go off, it will actually blow your windshield out, which can be more dangerous. So let's hop right into it. Alrighty, so for this mod, you're basically just going to need a simple Phillips head screwdriver. Preferably long because you got to reach way up into the steering column to get to it. Now underneath, right in here, there are 4 bolt holes, and then there's this one right here that a lot of people forget. It is the deepest one, as you can see. Takes the whole screwdriver in there. Now we can get the line up. Start undoing these puppies. Alrighty, and those out, not necessary, but just to make a little better room. Take that off, and then you got to split this case apart. There's plastic clips, and voila. Now there's 2 screws right in this. And then you're going to want to pull back on this very straight forward and back because there's clips in here that are very fragile. Notoriously known for breaking and then creating a whole bunch of shake. Work your way out here. Oh, as you can see, mine's already been repaired. Somebody broke it at one point. Now next you're going to want to remove your instrument panel, which is 4 Phillips heads right here. Somebody put these in with some ooga-doogas. And then just to visually show, since I did not show that yet, although I'm sure everybody's seen this one before. There it is. Forever blinking. So next you're going to pull this forward, but you want to be careful. There's 2 pin connectors in the back. Also there's your speedo cable, which you got to get the clip off the side of it as to pull on it. But your best bet is looking straight through the windshield. And you get your finger in there. And there it goes, popped. Now we're going to come around the back here, and this gray right here, that is your airbag. Simply just going to pop that out. Take this little bulb here and give it the old...
You what?
Wow. Put that right back in like it was never missing. Repeat the process back. don't forget to get your Speedo cable back in, because otherwise you will have no Speedo. Now, in theory, we should have no airbag, but you hear that beep now? Unfortunately, that means the module is doing exactly as it should, which means we need to get rid of that beeping so that way you're not driving yourself nuts. Fishing out the bolt that I lost inside the dashboard. Luckily, I have a little piece of sealing wire here, so I should be able to knock it loose. Don't lose your bolts in your dash. It's not a fun time. Oh, there's an acorn in here. There we go. Ah! Again! There we go, I got it. I'm gonna start with hand threading. Okie dokie. This back on. That's unfortunate that somebody broke this, but I have another one. For now, she goes back. Get it quick. Into place. Line these back up. Oh, backwards. And they'll simply snap back together. And proceed to screw them all back in. Pro tip, if you got a magnetic tip screwdriver, helps a lot. I don't. I'm sure I do somewhere, but my life is a mess. Before I take us to the land of darkness to find your inner chi, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Jason.
How you doing, people?
JD 508 Photography. Without him, this would not be possible. So, big shout out to him. Go like his Instagram.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, so now I have everything back together. We got shield back on, this back on. Now we get to do some Miata yoga. Find yourself under the dash. Alright, now I'm going to take the camera from him and show you the underside of your Miata's dashboard. Alrighty, so I don't know if you can see right there, those two neon blue boxes, those need to be unplugged. Basically anything with that neon blue within your car is an airbag module or sensor. So we're just going to get under there. It's not a very good camera friendly spot, so I'm going to do it off camera, but there's a pretty good showing of where it is, right underneath that steering column there. So, Miata yoga. Ass on the seat as regular. We're just going to hop up like that. And scooch underneath. Boom. There's one of our modules. See you later. And the second one is unplugged. The second one is bolted in, so there's no real need to remove it. If you wanted to, you could, but it should be good now. Let's give it a check. Whew. Miata Yoga's definitely gets the blood flowing to your head. Please no beeps. There you have it. No airbag light and no annoying beeps. Good to go. Alrighty guys, I hope that was informational for you and it helped some of you out. Till next time, take it easy. If you're new here, definitely smash that subscribe, hit the like if this was helpful for you, and see you in the next one.